soon. But well, I still have some amazing guests with us today, some panelists, and they are in a person of Among Marcel, and then we also have Okay. So these two personalities are going to help me talk about brand naming across cultures, right? And they're going to take us through some of the nuances of what we are talking about culture. They are going to talk about some challenges, some implications, and also some benefits that we can derive from having a good brand name. Okay. So I think, as usual, gentlemen, ladies start first, but in this scenario, yes, we are going to start from Marcel. So, Marcel, the first thing I want to know, and I'm sure most of my viewers want to know, is the meaning of culture. So, what is culture to you?
So simply, you can see culture as a way of life of certain people, a certain geographical area.
Wow.
So that's all.
Wow. So, the way of life, you know. Yes. So, what are some of the things that you think make cultures? Because personally, I know things like language and all those things, and I know it actually affects global branding as well, right? Good. So Esther, what do you have for us today?
Okay, to add up, I think when choosing a brand, you should be consistent about the name.
Okay.
And with that, um, the consistency must be there without you changing your brand name and getting a very good and catchy brand name just to attract your customers. And with that, it shouldn't affect the culture and probably when you go outside your zone
Of course.
or outside your
So you
country.
should be consistent across all cultures,
Yes.
taking into account
Yeah.
cultural issues, right?
Yes.
So, Wawas, I know you want to talk about some of those things, right? What do you have for us when it comes to?
So we start with brand naming across cultures.
Okay.
And what this means is how companies give their brands and products, brand or products, names, and the implications around them. You see, sometimes when we are giving a brand certain names, we need to be like conscious. Like some people have different meanings for different names and catchy phrases that we can bring up.
Okay.
So you have to like, consider their feelings, consider everything before you start working on that. As you said, we have some challenges, and the first one we want to talk about is the language barriers or difference in languages.
Okay.
Because even in Ghana, what I might say in fancy might be different from what a true person understands. Whatever the meaning and the implication is. So before I name a brand, I have to like sit down and consider all the cultures and bring them together before
You can have a name that is
so that it doesn't
affect your brand.
affect my brand and upset anyone. Because we are trying to pull in customers. So we don't need to upset them so that they go to other brands. So basically, that's number one. And the second one I want to talk about is cultural sensitivity. As I said, maybe something I might say in my culture might make sense, might be harmless, might be funny to some people, the rest, but when you go to a different culture, it might be disrespectful. You might feel disrespected, you might feel you are biased, some might even say racist, some might say a whole lot of things. So before being your brand and everything, you have to consider their feelings and how they think and everything. So that's what I have.
Yeah, I'll add the brand, the global name adaptability. So with that, you have to choose a brand or you have to choose a brand name which it will adapt or which will help
Which
you.
would make sense across.
You have to get a brand name with their preferences and your customers liking your brand name and maintaining the brand name, which won't affect your brand.
So these are some good submission. I'm sure by now you're actually immersed in this conversation we're having, right? But I also want to take it from another dimension. I think yes, we need to consider all those things, right? But how, as a person who is starting a business, I want you to tell me some of the reasons or some of the benefits of me having a brand that make sense across cultures. So who wants to give me?
Well, okay, the reason why you have to like give your brand name that makes sense across all cultures. It's actually proves
Okay.
yeah, because sometimes people look at the image of the brand. For example, if we have something called word of mouth. See,
Okay.
some people might not know about the brand, but might hear someone saying these brands are very bad. They don't take people's emotions into consideration. So
They are
if
not culturally sensitive.
yes, if you don't actually make something that benefits everyone, someone might say something and it might give you wrong. So people might not even want to purchase or maybe come to you instead of, I don't know how to say it, people might not want to come to you because of what they hear.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do a lot of research, but they see, oh, my mother said this, so it's wrong. So just to.
Well, yes. So one thing I realized is that most customers don't want to actually engage in a lot of mental stimulation. So they will literally listen to what other customers want to have, yes, and then try to. Yes. So word of mouth is very necessary, and you know that culture are different from other cultures. So there's a need for you as a company or as an individual to have a consistent brand across cultures, right? Do you have anything to add?
It helps to increase the brand recognition.
That's nice.
I think you have to get a brand name which will help you with so people will recognize your brand. Let's say something like Amazon, Jumia.
Okay.
With that, when people hear of the brand, like, oh, Amazon, it might be a good brand, it might be a good company, let me just try. Yes, and it also helps with brand loyalty. So when, let's say, I test your brand, and then I get to know you are very loyal with your brand, you are very loyal with your customers, I will go and talk to other people. So I think it's similar to the word of mouth.
Well, as you already know, um, my name is Justice, and this is the Marketing Hub. I'm sure you have enjoyed the conversations that we are having here. Well, we'll still have more to come. We still have a long way to go, and I still want you to still tune in with that, right? We are available on all social media platforms, especially our presence on Instagram and TikTok with Markets. You can leave us a comment, subscribe, and if you are also watching us on YouTube, turn on notifications for further videos that will come. Thank you for staying with us. I would like to see you, and I also want to say a very big thank you to my panelists here. I'm sure I've learned so much, and I'm sure you, the viewers too, would have learned a lot from them. Thank you so much for joining us, and as I said, this is the Marketing Hub. Here, we know more, we elevate the knowledge, and then we impact businesses and life. Thank you so much. See you. Thank you.